Think an affordable iPad means you've got to put up with lag and frustration? Let's clear that up. I've spent a week with Apple's 9th Gen iPad, the one that first dropped back in 2021. And honestly, it's still one of the smartest budget buys around even in 2025. 10-inch Retina display, a 13 Bionic chip, Apple Pencil support old, but definitely not obsolete. So is it actually worth your money right now? Let's get into it. First off, the basics. The 9th Gen iPad is Apple's most wallet-friendly option. 10.2-inch Retina display, the A13 chip, same brains as the iPhone 11, and classic Touch ID in the home button. You get a choice of 64 or 256 GB storage, Wi-Fi or cellular. And yes, there's still a Lightning port, no USB-C just yet. But honestly, for what you pay, it packs a surprising punch. Design-wise, let's be real, it's not the prettiest thing on the shelf anymore. Thick bezels, home button and that Lightning port do make it look a bit retro, especially next to the Air or Pro. But the aluminum build is solid, it feels reassuringly premium, and at just over £1, it's easy enough to use all day. Touch ID is as reliable as ever, so if you're upgrading from an older iPad or iPhone, you'll feel right at home. Now about that screen. The 10.2-inch Retina display is crisp, with good brightness and Apple's True Tone tech for natural colors. It's not OLED-level vibrant, but for Netflix, YouTube, or games, it more than delivers. The stereo speakers are decent, though they do sound a bit muffled if you're holding it sideways, just something to note. Performance? The A13 Bionic chip is 4 years old now, but it's still got plenty of fight left in it. Apps open quickly, multitasking feels smooth, and even games like Genshin Impact run surprisingly well. Just don't expect max settings. Compared to newer iPads, you're not getting M1 level power, but if you're a student, casual browser, or like a spot of sketching, it's more than enough. Speaking of sketching, Apple Pencil, 1st Gen support is a huge win at this price. Taking notes, drawing, marking up PDFs, it all feels slick and responsive. It won't magnetically snap to the side, but it works as advertised. There's no Magic Keyboard support, but you can still use the Smart Keyboard Folio if you fancy typing up some notes. Battery life? Apple reckons 10 hours, and from my own use, that's spot on. Full day of streaming, browsing, and note-taking, no problem. Camera's rear is fine for scanning docs, and the front's wide enough for decent video calls. So, the pros. It's affordable, runs well, supports Apple Pencil, and the battery lasts. Cons: design's a bit dated, Lightning port is hanging on for dear life, and you miss out on some premium accessories. Final verdict? If you just want a no-fuss tablet for media, notes, and a bit of work, the 9th Gen iPad is still a cracking buy, especially if you spot it on sale. If you need more power or USB-C, look at the 10th Gen or iPad Air. That's it from me. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and check the Amazon link below for today's best deal. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.